And we're live. Hi, guys. Welcome to November. Today is November 2nd, 2020. Is it 2020? I mean, it's been a crazy year. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and kind of recap October. October, we had some tremendous success with my online coaching clients and my virtual clients. But we have our big election tomorrow. So just let's not be crazy. We get the time change. Things are kind of nuts now, and we're heading into the kind of like the harder time for health, for mental health. Depression is kind of rampant. So I wanted to give you some takeaways today, so that you can start deploying all these different tactics and make sure that your holiday season, especially this one, with things are so crazy, is filled with joy, optimism, and happiness and healthiness. So just to show you how committed I am, I actually enrolled in another coaching certification to improve my skill set and make sure that I'm the best coach and the best trainer possible to help you during these kind of crazy times. And in November will be Friends and Family Month. So my online coaching clients, you guys are going to have the opportunity to invite one of your friends and family to start with the program, to start making some positive changes so that they can help you navigate through these treacherous times. So be on the lookout for an email. I'll reach out to you guys individually, and you can invite up to 3 people to come and work out and share in your progress for free. So everyone's gonna win. Yeah. Woo! Now for my favorite part of today's recap, my October superstars. And it's really cool. You have a pretty big list from October, even though the world's in a pandemic and things are kind of opening up, but then they're closing down again, and we just don't know which way is up. It's November, anybody, in case you don't know. Last week we had the fire, so that was crazy. So we're just trying to hang in there. And despite all the stuff that's going on, these people are still committed to their health and wellness. So first of all, congratulations to Harry Bellerby, all the way from Maryland. This guy is on a mission. He is on fire, and he's dropped so far 30 pounds. And he's one of my coaching clients that I actually don't know. So which is fantastic to help Harry throughout this time. And he's just making it happen. Good job, Harry. Connor Perea, who bugged me last month about not making the list. Connor this month came back strong and on fire, hitting those push-ups, getting that flexibility, and really working on his baseball game, because I think he's gonna play for the Angels. Connor's 14 years old. So, and another superstar 14-year-old Gigi Coo, who shows up and really shows what tremendous attitude what kind of benefits it has for you. She just shows up ready to play and ready to do work every single time, no matter what's going on with school, virtual learning, at home, school's closed, open. She just kind of goes with it and has the right attitude to go with it. So good job, Gigi. Super proud of you. Suzanne Hines has continued to excel, just figuring out that calories are ultimately what matters most, even if you don't like it. Even if you don't like it, it doesn't matter. If you lower your caloric intake, you are going to see some results, and she's seen it on her body. So we're super proud of you, Suzanne. Keep up the good work. Stay consistent and make sure that you kind of kick back on those movements. We want to make sure that you don't hurt yourself, but stay consistent with nutrition. That's 95% of how we look. Nicole Collins, who went through some adversity, but is bouncing back in a major way, recommitted to her health and fitness, and really being the role model for her children and for her family. Being a mom sometimes can be very difficult. I don't know, personally, I know what it's like to be a dog dad, and I imagine being a parent is way harder than that. So I can kind of somewhat relate, but I also know that if the more that you invest in your own personal health and wellness, the better off everybody's going to be. So congrats, Nicole. Tazim Rehmat up in Alaska, making it happen. Tazim shrinking down again, making it happen. So good job, Tazim. I really appreciate your renewed commitment, your dedication, and all this stuff. We're going to get you all the way to the skinny side so we can rock that dress and walk to the front of every line at any airport. Eric Menard, consistency. This man has logged in over 400 workouts through the online coaching program. So congrats, Eric. You're on fire, brother. You're on fire. Just crushing it. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Super proud of you. Alex Lopez-Martinez, girl Alex. Sorry, guy Alex. I know it's guy Alex's birthday, but girl Alex, I have 2 Alexes, is crushing it. She's just being just the epitome of consistency, checking in on the app, monitoring the nutrition, the water, the sleep, the steps, all the things that we need to do to be successful. Diana Goltzer, bouncing, making it happen, turning in some monstrous hikes. So good job, Diana. She's always jumping on my show, so thank you for that. And actually has lost some little bit of weight because we kicked back on some of those snacks. Opening up those walnuts and those cashews and those almonds. Even though they're good for you, they still have calories. So good job, Diana. And my newest client, one of my newest clients, Eric Etherley, who is just crushing it. I think he's down almost 8 pounds already, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's 10. He's just started with small changes, just eating a little bit slower and making better changes and really taking care of himself so he can have the energy to lead his company to the heights that's meant to go to. So congratulations, guys. Super proud of you. And again, I love sharing all this good news of all this client success, especially during COVID, right? During COVID, the hardest time. This is arguably the hardest year in any of our years of our life. It's a pandemic. Right? We wear masks. Things are just not normal. So the fact that these clients are getting it done consistently really shows what can happen throughout these kind of treacherous times. I want to welcome my newest client, H Erickson, who is one of my clients' mothers. And Sunny has started strong. She started strong. She really likes to help other people, and a lot of people have this. They can help, but when it's time to help themselves, they really have a hard time. So my goal and my job and my promise to her is to have her think about herself first so that she can help other people. Like I've talked about before, being a grow giver, investing in yourself so you can help people more is ultimately what's most important. So let's talk about what the shows are for this month. November and December are kind of like the hard months in fitness because people think like, I'll start next year. And then next year will be a good time. The problem is that if in these next 8 weeks, you really do more damage, you add another 8 or 10 pounds already to the COVID pounds that you already added from before, you're going to start off the year in a dark spot, in a really dark hole. And we don't want that for you. Not only that, but like I talked about in the beginning, right now, my goal is to make sure that all my clients are happy and healthy. And that means that we're working out, we're eating the right food, drinking the right water, make sure that we're exercising, because mentally, guys, this is a really difficult time. And if you start suffering depression, things, anxiety, stress levels really heightened, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're really going to struggle. So make a promise to yourself that you're going to do your best in these last 2 months to really set yourself up for the comeback, right? We're all going to have an epic comeback in 2021 because 2020 is just nuts. So we'll have an epic comeback in 2021. I have tomorrow. My show is a special election show. So assuming the story is not burned down because of whatever happens with the election, and I'm sharing with you the do's and don'ts of great sleep. And I've done a lot of research in this area, a lot more recently, because I'm on lockdown and my goal is to really continue to grow myself to help you be a better version. But I'm gonna kind of unlock some secrets, share some tactics, and really dive into how the brain works and how sleep and mood and health is really affected by the sleep. So we're gonna talk about the do's and don'ts of great sleep. That's tomorrow. Next week, I'm gonna talk to you about 50 hidden exercises of 50 hidden benefits of exercise. What that means is you think exercise is just for bones and joints, but it turns out there's a huge things that you don't know about exercise. So maybe that'll get you to dance a little bit more. And exercise doesn't mean push, pound, squat, row. That doesn't mean what exercise. Exercise just means movement. So getting up and dancing a little bit, chasing the puppy, all those things really count as exercise. So hopefully you guys join me on that show. The next week after that, 11/17 is going to be no time, no problem. We're going to figure out exactly how to make fitness work in your life. Not in my life because let's face it, I like to work out a lot. But in your life, how can you get little movements here, cut back on some food there, find an extra half an hour of sleep here? What can we do to make sure that health and fitness fits in your unique lifestyle? And that's ultimately what matters most, fitting a program that works uniquely tailored to you. And on the 24th, right before Thanksgiving, we're going to have how to avoid the holiday fluff. So we're talking about the turkey, Thanksgiving, stuffing, all those things. Even though you guys should be social distancing, but we're going to figure out how to eat less and enjoy that meal without getting all crazy and not fitting in our jeans or having like marshmallow stuff hanging out of our clothes. Because let's face it, that's not hot. We want to make sure that you're in good shape. And if anything, if you still haven't started or things are just spiraling out of control, make sure that you kind of hold the line and set yourself up to a good 2021. Is it 2021 just sounds good. It used to be 2020. We're like, no, I think 2021 is going to be a lot better. So thank you guys for everyone that's supported me on this journey. Like I said, this last 7-8 months has been hard on me. I postponed my wedding. My exercise routine's been thrown off. They closed my gym. There's a lot of reasons why I could be really struggling, but thanks to your support, thanks to Courtney's love, I got my puppy now, and really the focus. What I try and look at this is throughout this really difficult times is my job is to be a beacon of hope. And what I mean by that is I take extra care of myself. I get up in the morning now. It's almost automatic. Get up in the morning, do my meditation, write in my gratitude journal, and make sure I exercise, make sure I drink enough water, make sure I sleep right, so that I'm in a good mood and I'm in a good space, so that I can help you build the best version of yourself. So that's my promise to you. I will continue investing in myself and investing in my education so that you have good, pertinent information that you can take with you. And feel free to reach out. If you're thinking about joining the program, the Get Me Skinny program or the coaching program, jump on there, jump on a call and we'll get you going. If you're waiting till next year, you can. Like I said, but I'm only going to handle so many clients. So I know some people are waiting for the next year. If that's you, just jump on early and get started before everybody rushes in January. So thank you so much. Get out there and vote, no matter who you vote for, and don't riot. and if you're gonna riot, then just wear your mask. So thank you guys for tuning in. Congrats to all the October superstars. And remember, for my clients, you can get on that list every month. All you gotta do is just show up and do the work. And let's rock and roll. And I'll see you on the skinny side. Yeah. No music. Dun, 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 dun.